Welcome everyone. Today we'll continue our discussion on 2017 B.Ed entrance examination question paper from Assam University. We have solved up to question number 30. So today we'll start from question number 31. So the question is, what is the most important element of teaching? Is it teacher-student relationship, or the content, or the teaching aids, or the teaching instrument? Look, the most important element is the teacher student relationship, because no matter how good your content is, how useful, how attractive your teaching aids or teaching instruments are, if the relationship between you as a teacher and a student is not good, the teaching is not fruitful. So the correct answer is teacher student relationship. The school-based evaluation solves the problem of mass copying, student indiscipline, unrealistic assessment, teacher's social reputation. Teacher's social reputation is cannot be a um, uh, cannot be connected to school-based evaluation of student, and then also mass copying and student indiscipline cannot be solved by school-based evaluation. School-based evaluation only solves the problem of unrealistic assessment. School-based evaluation is realistic because school-based assessment is done in the school and by the teachers of the school. So assessment will be such that the teacher will check the knowledge of the student as the students have been taught by them. Then corporal punishment should be permitted to maintain discipline, to reinforce positive behavior, to develop respect for teacher under no circumstances. Corporal punishment is not permitted in whatever the situation is. Corporal punishment or the physical punishment is never permitted. So under no circumstances is the correct option. Then private tuitions should be banned as these encourage malpractices, acceptable as these supplement teachers' income, banned as these affect classroom teaching, acceptable as these are required by weak students. Actually, private tuitions are to some extent required, because for weak students who cannot go with the pace of the class, there is a provision for remedial teaching or diagnostic teaching. So private tuitions can be used for the weak students. Then co-curricular activities are necessary to entertain children, promote harmonious development of personality, ensure interpersonal relationship, and identify a team of students for cultural program. So co-curricular activities are included in the syllabus of the school with the aim that it should promote harmonious development of personality. There is no aim of entertaining the children or ensure any interpersonal relationship. Interpersonal relationship actually to some extent built by the co-curricular activities, but the main motive to include co-curricular activities is to promote harmonious development of personality. Then question number 36, the school curriculum should not include which of the following in a democratic country? Religious education, education for value, moral education, education about religion. Look, education for value and moral education should be included. There is no doubt about that. So if the question is should not, then out of religious education and education about religion, education about religion is important. We should know about various religions, various holy books, what have been written there for the mankind. These are needed. But religious education means the practices, the customs and traditions that the religious, the various people of various religions follow. No need to learn those. Only the main things, that is education about religion, is important, not the religious education. Then, which article of Indian Constitution deals with elementary education? Remember one thing, Article 45 of the Indian Constitution deals with elementary education, where there is written that early childhood care and elementary education should be provided by the state. Then question number 38, A naughty student in the class is foolish and dull, active and intelligent, unadjusted and unappreciated, rich and careless. You should always look for the positive side of any behavior. If a student is naughty, then you can't point him out as a foolish or dull or unadjusted and unappreciated, because adjustment is actually taught in the school. So you can't point him out or rule him out. It should be seen as an active and intelligency of the activeness and intelligence of the student. So correct answer is option B. In order to make teaching more effective in the class, what should be done? After teaching, questions should be given to the students for practice. Homework should be given frequently. Homework should be given now and then. After school hours, same type of questions should be get solved from the students. So make the teaching more effective in the class. You should always ask students to do the problems on the topic that is taught. Giving homework will not make the teaching effective in the class. So in the class you should evaluate the student how much they have learned. So correct option is option A. Should student be allowed to ask questions in the class? No, yes, sometimes, as per wish of the teacher. So the correct option is sometimes, because if the student go on conversation with you every time, you can't run the class properly, smoothly. So you should create some situation when you have just explained the topic, and then you should ask the students to inquire about the problems what they are facing. So the correct option is C, sometimes.